what's happening. So I'm in my bedroom getting ready to eat my dinner. This is my first meal of the day. Today is Sunday, and this is a continuation of what y'all saw, well, the last vlog when I showed y'all that Ross haul. This is later that day. It is currently 4:40, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't had a thing to eat all day long. And that's just because of course I went out shopping earlier today, then I came back home. I cleaned up my entire house. The only thing I didn't get to do is clean my closet, but I cleaned up the entire house, and time just went by, y'all. So I had 2 cups of coffee, maybe 3. And I showed y'all the cream in the last vlog. I had like 4 or 5 bottles of water, and really I wasn't thinking about eating. So I'm like, you know what, it's almost 5 o'clock and I need to go ahead and eat, because this is going to be it. Now it looks like a large meal because this is the first meal and the last meal of the day. So I'm going to tear this up, y'all, because I am hungry. And then I'm going to also journal, y'all, and then write my YouTube stuff down in my notebook. I showed y'all this in a vlog like a couple vlogs ago. So that's what I'm going to be doing, y'all. So I'm basically having like this, I guess you would call it like a pizza wrap. I don't know. Hubby made it for me. It's on a low-carb tortilla with cheese, low-carb marinara sauce, and salami. So all of this is low-carb. And then I'm having this huge romaine lettuce and cucumber with cheese salad and ranch dressing. I'm going to use this sugar-free honey mustard for my pizza, and then I have a small glass of sugar-free A&W root beer. So this is going to be dinner. So I'm not going to record myself eating, y'all, because I need to concentrate on what I'm going to put in my planner, and I need to do some journaling while I eat my dinner. Okay. Y'all, so I just got back from the doctor and from Walmart. So let me show y'all what I picked up. All low carb stuff, y'all. My doctor's visit, that went pretty good. The only thing I did was, I had my booster today, so I was happy about that. Because when I went the first time, they didn't offer the COVID vaccine, nor did they offer the booster. So they had the booster this time around. So I did get my booster shot done. I got my regular blood work done. She wrote me an order to get my mammogram done, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule that. And I have to schedule my pap smear. Okay, so she can do that there, but I have a GYN that I like to go to for that. So yeah, y'all, my visit went pretty good. I love I don't see a doctor, I see a nurse practitioner, and she is awesome, y'all. We get so personal. So her and I, we were talking about, you know, things that's going on in our lives. She did share with me that her brother passed away from COVID, which I was so sad about that. You know, we had to change the subject because I could tell that she was about to break down. So we had to change the subject and not talk about that, and just, you know, we caught up basically. I hadn't seen her in 6 months. So yeah, this was my 6-month checkup. So it went pretty good, y'all. I'm basically just waiting for my labs to come back so I can see what's going on, make sure everything looks good. Specifically my iron levels, because y'all know I have a hard time with getting my iron levels bumped up. So yeah, y'all, we'll see what my labs say once they come back. But anyway, after I left the doctor's office, I went to Walmart because I needed some stuff. Okay, y'all, so really quickly, I'm gonna show y'all what I picked up. Everything that I got is low carb, and then I need to make me some coffee, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I was fasting for this appointment because of course I want my blood work to be accurate. So I did do a fast. I ate yesterday at 8 p.m. We had a wrap. Hubby made like a pizza wrap, and so we had that for dinner, and I had some chia seed pudding for dessert, and that was all I had. And so I've been fasting up until now because I wanted to, you know, be in a fasting state for my blood work. Oops. Because of course, y'all, I wanted to be in a fasted state for my blood work. So now it's currently 10:45. So usually I have a cup of coffee in the morning, and I normally do like you know, my coffee cream. I'll put a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Sometimes I do a little bit of coconut oil, and that keeps me full. Like I stay totally full until like maybe 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock even. So what I'm gonna do is have my coffee, because y'all, I need that coffee. Like, I need my coffee. So I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee, probably 2 cups, and just not eat anything until it's 11:15 now. So I'm not gonna eat anything until probably like 1 o'clock. Here's what I ended up getting, y'all. So the first thing that I got are these Hawaiian sweet rolls, y'all, and this is by a brand called Extraordinary Bites. These are 2 net carbs per roll, which is awesome, you guys. And so I showed y'all this in my last grocery haul, but here's what it looks like. Okay, 1 roll is only 30 calories. Do y'all hear me? 30 calories for 4 net carbs. Let me show y'all the back. So here is the back right there, y'all can see. Please go look for these in your Walmart. They taste freaking amazing. Here's what they look like. They have the texture of like regular bread. They are kind of sweet, but not overly sweet, and they just taste so good, y'all. So good. If you want to make like a sausage and egg sandwich, these are perfect. And so I bought 2 this time around because I wanted to try them out, and I love them so much. I said, okay, let me get 2, because I ran through the first pack. And they also have like regular sliced bread, and they have Texas toast, y'all. I should have gotten 1 of those, but I did not. I wanted to get 2 of these because I really enjoy this bread. So yeah, if y'all see this in your Walmart, pick it up. And let me tell you, it's not in the regular bread aisle. It's actually in the freezer, where you will find the keto waffles, any type of the Ezekiel bread, any type of frozen bread that's in the freezer. This is where that is, okay? So y'all will know. And again, it was $5.99. So I got 2 packs, and I think that you're supposed to keep these frozen. So let me go ahead and stick them in the freezer. So then I picked up this Curry Gold butter. There's nothing like Curry Gold. I don't care. We can argue in the comments if you want to. Curry Gold is the GOAT, okay? This stuff is so freaking good. It makes just about anything you're cooking taste delicious. Let me tell you, if you are on a low carb or keto diet, get you some Curry Gold. It is so good. And y'all, it also tastes really good in coffee. Don't say ew, but if you're trying to make like a bulletproof coffee, try this in your coffee. You're gonna thank me later. It tastes so freaking good. I love it. So I got that, and then I picked up my Jello, you guys. I got my Jello right here. So I just went on and got the double pack, because the double pack is only $5, and so this is the sugar-free one, and it just says it right there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take like 1. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to take this one, because I do like this Jello, like just with some whipped cream on top. So I think I'm going to freeze, I'm going to freeze this tray right here, and then this bottom tray, I'll just put it in the refrigerator just in case I won't like regular Jello. So let me put this in the freezer. I'll put it right on the top. So I'm gonna put these ones in the refrigerator so I can just have like some regular whipped cream, y'all. And y'all, if I want to have like Jello and whipped cream, this is the one that I use by Walmart right here, and this is a sugar-free whipped heavy cream, and it tastes really, really good. You can either use this, or you can just get the regular. I also have regular whipped cream. I also have this, y'all. This is the regular whipped cream, and this one is sugar-free as well. So I'm trying to show y'all these things just in case you want to go low carb or keto, and you need some ideas of some things to buy, especially snacks. That's why I like to show this. You know, if that's not your thing, then you can just go ahead and skip through this part, but I do like to show some low carb items in my videos, just in case. You know, we all trying to do right. Okay, so then next, y'all, I picked up some more of the Flex chips. I love these. Like, if you miss having potato chips and you like something that's really, really crunchy, these are good. And I got 2 bags because, oh my god, I just realized, y'all, this is cheddar and sour cream. I've been looking for this flavor like all over. I'm so glad I grabbed 2 bags because hubby likes this as well. So I got 2 bags of the Flex, and this will, like, he has potato chips in the pantry, but I wanted to get like something a little healthier. Plus, again, he likes these, and they're packed with protein. So yeah, y'all, Oh my God, I'm so happy to try this flavor. So this is the cheddar and sour cream. It looks like this. If y'all watch my videos, and I showed y'all the barbecue, and then I also have this one right here. This one is the, and this is what I thought I was picking up. So this one is the buffalo. So yeah, as you can see, the bags look really similar. So I thought I was picking up buffalo, but no, this bag is a little darker than this one. All right, so I've tried the buffalo, I've tried the barbecue, which is bomb, y'all, and that's in a red package. And then this is the cheddar and sour cream, which I think is going to be really, really good. So I'm so glad I got this. All right. And so, like some lunch ideas for keto, y'all. Okay, lunch ideas for keto. You can have like some regular ham, okay? You can't do Miracle Whip because Miracle Whip has too much sugar, but you can do Duke's, okay? So you can have Duke's mayonnaise. Y'all all know about Duke's. All right, that's the Duke's mayonnaise. And you can do like a wrap, or you can do one of those Hawaiian rolls with some ham or turkey. Just make sure the ham and turkey does not have sugar in it. Just get like the smoked ham or turkey and some chips, okay? But to go along with these chips, y'all, I got some dip, and let me show y'all that. So here's the dip that I got, and this is the Lay's Smooth Ranch dip. All right, and it tastes so good with these chips, y'all. So good. This is the best combo ever. Like, I've not tried these ones yet, but with the barbecue and the buffalo, this tastes so good. All right, so I can't wait to try these. All right, so got that. Let me go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. And then last but not least, from Walmart. Last but not least, from Walmart, y'all, I finally found this. Now, I've been searching for this in all of my Walmarts, and I have not been able to find it. And something just said this time around, go see if they have this yogurt. So this is the Ratio Keto Friendly yogurt, you guys. And here's what it looks like. So if y'all like yogurt, oh my gosh, and I love yogurt, y'all. I love it. I plan on cutting extra strawberries in this yogurt, and I'm gonna go get some keto friendly granola, and that's another snack, okay? Because listen, I'm a snacker, so as long as I'm able to like snack on things that's sweet, then I'm good to go. That's gonna be healthy for me and help me lose weight. I am good to go, y'all. So yeah, again, y'all, this is the Ratio Keto Friendly strawberry yogurt. It has 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, 15 grams of protein, and 15 grams of fat. That is so great. That is so wonderful, because with all of that protein, it's going to definitely keep you full. So you get 4 yogurts, y'all, and this was $5, so not bad at all. So I only saw this 4-pack in there in the strawberry flavor, but they also have it in singles, y'all. And here are the singles, y'all. So I got 2 of the black cherry, and these were the last 2 left. I love black cherry anything. So oh my gosh, I wish I could have found the black cherry in the 4-pack, but that's okay. So yeah, y'all, so happy about this. So again, here's what it looks like in case you want to look for it. Go ahead on and screenshot it, y'all. So y'all, that is basically it. I'm going to go ahead and make me some coffee, and then I'm going to relax. I have a video to finish editing, the one that I was talking to y'all about earlier. I'm going to go upstairs and work on that, and then that's it, y'all. I'm going to lay down. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I want to take a little nap until later on today. I might go and not go, but I might clean out my refrigerator first before I go upstairs, drink me some coffee, and lay down until it's time to eat something, y'all, because I'm tired. So with that, I will holler at y'all later, okay? Hey everybody, so I'm going to be making some low carb peanut butter cookies, and I have the recipe right here on my phone. Y'all probably can't see it, but the recipe is right there on my phone. No, I did not create this recipe. However, the cookies are good. Now, if y'all watched my last vlog, I showed y'all the cookies that I baked, and those cookies were okay, nothing to write home about. They were just average. So then I follow someone named Kristi Davis, who is a diabetic, and she follows a keto low carb lifestyle. And so she posted a short saying that she perfected the best peanut butter cookies. So I actually tried this recipe about a week ago, I think, and the cookies were delicious. They taste really, really good. Do they taste like your traditional peanut butter cookie? Probably not. Of course not. But I can adapt to just about anything if it's healthy for me and it's going to take that sweet edge off. Okay, so basically I will leave the recipe down below, as well as Kristi's channel. If you guys want to check her out, I will leave all of her information down below. Okay, she is the one who actually did a video on the cheese balls that I tried and that I loved. So I love to watch her channel. I feel like she's really, really informative as it relates to like low carb and diabetic friendly food. Okay, so anyway, the recipe calls for Smuckers creamy natural peanut butter, and then this is the one that I chose because this is what she had in her description box, and this is what I used the last time, and my peanut butter cookies taste really, really nice and rich and just like, you know, peanut butter cookies. So this particular one right here, again, is sugar free, and the only ingredient is peanuts and salt. That's it. Okay, then next it calls for vanilla extract, and this is the one that I have. This is not a high quality vanilla extract, so I think the cookies will taste better if I had like a high quality vanilla. So I am going to be purchasing another type of vanilla, but this is all that I have right now, so that's what I use. And then I use this Trivia brown sugar, and this is keto friendly, you guys, 0 calories, and it's really good. I actually like this one better than Swerve, because normally I buy Swerve, but the texture of this resembles brown sugar down to a T. Okay, so that's the sugar that I'm using. It also calls for, the recipe also called for 1 egg, baking powder, and then a pinch of salt. Okay, so this is everything that I'm using. And if you follow like a keto or low carb lifestyle, you probably already have these items in your cabinet. Okay, so y'all, I'm just going to, like, this is not going to be like a full-on tutorial. I just kind of wanted to share this little part in this vlog. So basically I'm going to like add the ingredients into my bowl, and I'll just show y'all as I'm adding the ingredients. Okay, and then I'll also show you guys how I roll the dough, press it, and then in the oven. Okay, so I'll be right back, y'all. So the first ingredient is the brown sugar, and it calls for 1 cup of brown sugar. There's what it looks like. Y'all see that there. So it doesn't say to like mix all of these ingredients in a particular order, so I'm just gonna dump it on in. So there goes the peanut butter and the brown sugar. So that's 1 cup of brown sugar. And then we need 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So 1 tablespoon. Okay, and then we need 1 egg. 1 egg. Then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon. And here's my baking powder. And you can pretty much get any type of baking powder, y'all. This one is a reduced sodium though, I will tell you that. So this is a reduced sodium. So 1 teaspoon. Sprinkle that on in here. Like so. Then the last ingredient is 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And this is 1/4. Do I have a half? I think I do. Yeah, this is a half right here. Okay. And take the salt, and y'all, I'm just using this, and I'm just using this pink Himalayan sea salt because that's what Kristi used in her video. And y'all, I get all of these things from Ross. Ross is another great place to find like a lot of your keto friendly stuff. Like, they have everything up in there, y'all. So a half a teaspoon, and I'm just going to shake that on in here like so. And then it says to mix well, use a tablespoon and divide. Okay, so a tablespoon, oops, and divide to 21 cookies, roll into balls, use your fork. Okay, so now it just says to mix everything together, y'all. And I told y'all I made this recipe last week, but I still had to read like what to do because I couldn't remember. So I'm just stirring this up, and I'll let y'all see like the batter and everything once I'm done. But basically, y'all see, that's what it's looking like. And when I tell you, it smells so good. It smells amazing. Okay, so let's stir that up. And the last time, y'all, my recipe didn't make 21 cookies, but I didn't use like a scooper either, so that's probably why. The last time I made about 16 cookies, but my cookies were a good size. Y'all saw it because I posted it in the last vlog for you all to see. Okay, so I'm just, and y'all, it's crazy how this just forms right into dough. Wait until y'all see it. It forms right into dough, y'all. And I should have prepped my pan. Do I even have a pan to use? Oh, y'all, so to bake my cookies in, I don't have a pan, so I'm going to use this skillet right here, and I'm going to put parchment paper on top. That's what I did the last time, and it worked. All right, y'all, so basically, as y'all can see, I'm just mixing the dough. Look at that, y'all, but it looks exactly like dough. It's crazy. It forms just like dough. So I'm just gonna make sure it's mixed, and then I'm gonna taste it to make sure it's sweet enough. All right, so that's what it looks like. So I'm going to mix it a little more. And then when I'm ready to roll it into like the little balls, I'll come back. There we go. Look at that, y'all. It looks exactly like dough. At this point, you can add like chocolate chips. If you want like a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie, you can do caramel bites, which would be good. What else? You can do white chocolate, like whatever you want to do. You can add nuts to this if you want to, like chunky peanuts, or you can use like this peanut butter comes in a chunky version. You can use that as well. All right, y'all. So, I think these are going to be better than the first batch. Well, the second batch that I made. It tastes different for whatever reason. So I'm going to just take this and get my parchment paper. Okay. And so basically, y'all, sorry y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just taking this parchment paper and I'm just laying it on this skillet. So the recipe says to use your 1 tablespoon, okay, and that's how much you want to scoop. All right, y'all, so that's how much you want to scoop right there. And then basically you just take the dough, and the dough forms up beautifully. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see that? The dough forms up beautifully. So basically you're just going to take the dough and roll it like back and forth. It's really soft, and it really has like the texture of regular dough. So that's what the ball looks like. And I'm just going to place it on my parchment paper. So once I'm done, I will show y'all, okay? All right, y'all, so here's what my cookies are looking like before I press them. And this is the dough that I have left over. So I'm trying to debate on if I'm going to bake these, the rest of this, or try to freeze it, because I'm not sure how it's going to hold or what I should do. I think I'm going to like bake these first and then just bake those and just bake them all. But as you can see, I couldn't fit any more on my pan. So basically what I'm going to do now is just press them to make them look like your traditional peanut butter cookie. Okay, and I'm just using this regular fork. Okay, so basically press it this way and press it that way. Look at that, y'all. It looks just like a peanut butter cookie. Press it this way. Well, actually it is a peanut butter cookie. There we go. And then press it this way and press it this way. And she did say not to over bake them. And I think that the first time I made these, I did over bake them. Really, to be honest with you. Because I think you only need to leave them in for like 5 minutes. I have to look back at the recipe. You don't need to add like any type of oil or anything to your fork, because y'all know that natural peanut butter has like a lot of oil in it to begin with. So, and that's why this recipe didn't call for any type of butter or anything like that. So I shouldn't have an issue with these cookies sticking. Okay, press it there and then press it here. Look at that, y'all. Oh, okay. So let's just do this one, and then I'm going to put this camera down and finish pressing the rest, and then I'll come back on and let y'all see. Oh my God, and if I was thinking, y'all, why didn't I do like a story or a reel? I should have. Shoot. Y'all, that's the one thing about making content, like for any platform, you have to be smart and make your content for all of your platforms at once. That'll save so much time. It's just a smart way to do it, y'all. And I'm more than sure like full-time content creators, they get it. But me, I just be like concentrating on YouTube. But this would have made a great reel or a great short. Darn. Should have taken that opportunity. Anyway, y'all, let me finish pressing my cookies and I'll come back on. And one more thing, let me just say, these cookies won't like spread a lot, which is great. So this is just enough room for them to bake evenly. Okay, so I'm going to finish pressing these 3, and then I'm going to pop this in the oven, and I'll come back once they're done. And let me look at the recipe, y'all, because I think that you're only supposed to leave them, let's see, it says bake at 325. Oh, my oven is too high. Hold on. Shoot. Let me let it cool down a bit. But it says to bake on 325 for 10 minutes. Do not overcook. Okay, 10 minutes. All right, y'all. So I'm going to press these 3. I'm going to give my oven about 5 minutes to cool down. And then I'll come back. And then I'm going to also set my phone for 10 minutes. Because I do not want to overbake these cookies this time around. Because the last time I did. Okay. Okay, y'all, so the 10 minutes is up, and I can go ahead and pour the cookies out. So let me do that, because she said in the recipe, do not overcook. So at 10 minutes, pull them out. So y'all, here's what they look like. And so I'm just going to leave them and let them rest and get really, really hard. I probably, like, I'm not hungry right now, so I probably won't try them until like later on this evening. So yeah, here's what they look like, and they smell delicious. You can smell the vanilla, the brown sugar, definitely the peanut butter is shining through, and they just, oh, they smell so good, y'all. Yep, so that's that. And I probably will eat it with like some whipped cream, because I don't have any ice cream, so I probably eat it with whipped cream. All right, and so over here is the last of the batter, which made 5 cookies. So I'm going to stick this in for 10 minutes as well. So I probably won't come back on until we do a taste test, which may be maybe tonight or tomorrow. So we'll see.